Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request number 4, Bone Tool Animation. And you're going to have a new FLA on your computer screen. And one by one I'm just going to open these layers up and show you what I have on them. I have this body of this bug we're going to make, and to give you some perspective on it, that stage is 50%, so it's like maybe around a quarter or a third the length of the stage. Going back to 100%. I put a back end on my bug, and I put a head on my bug with antenna, and I have made a leg. It's in 3 pieces. I have leg upper, there's the upper part of a leg, there's the lower part of the leg, and I have a foot. And you can put these any way you want. Use your imagination on how you think this crazy bug of yours will walk. We're going to turn this into a bone tool, a bone system. So unlock the foot layer, the leg layer, and the upper leg, those 3. If I highlight them, you'll see them. There they are there. And I'm going to go to 200% so I can see this. Here's the bone tool. Start where your first hinge is. And I think I might want to move that up a little bit. So I'm going to select all them with my selection tool. First of all, oops, yeah. Oh, each of these, good thing I did that. Each of these have to be a movie clip, but they don't need to have any instance name. When we turn it into a bone system, the bone system will give it instance names. But each of these has to be a movie clip. Very important. Okay, I'm going to highlight them all, and I'm going to just bring them up a little bit inside my body a little more. Now back to my bone tool. Pick my bone tool up. You start where it hinges from. This is the fixed point. Click drag till I hit that junction. Release, click drag till I hit this junction. Now I have a bone system. So if I move them, they'll move as a bone system. See that? So now let's do some kind of animation with it. Put it back down to 100%. Let's go up to frame 100 and select all those layers. Hit F key F5, and everything's brought up to them frames. Now we don't need these empty layers anymore. You can delete this layer. I can delete the other 2 legs and the foot. Leg, delete that one, and delete that one. Okay. On this last frame, right click, insert pose. That's sort of like making a keyframe. Now go back to frame 50. Click on frame 50. We're on this armature layer. This is like a tween. Right click here, insert pose. These are like keyframes. Let's go back to frame 20. Now we just click on it. We don't have to insert anything. Now we're going to move the arm, or in this case the leg. I'm going to move it up like this and stretch it out a little bit and turn the foot up a little bit like that. That's how I'm making mine. You can make it any way you wish. Let's go up to frame 80. 50 will put it back where it was. See that? And if I go up now to frame 80, we're going to move it way back here somewhere where this is actually stretched out like that. And see how it automatically puts that pose in there, that little, like a keyframe. So now if I just hit my enter key, there's the action I'm getting for my bug leg. And let's test that. So you can see how, I want my foot to move. Well, I'm going to go with that. That's alright. Actually, when it's way up here, I want my foot to be more down. So when it's way up there, that's right there on that one. I want my foot. Select the bone system. I have the bone system selected, and I just want to move that foot a little like that. That's where I want it. So now let's make another leg for this bug. we want to select the bone system, right click somewhere on it and says convert to symbol. Make sure graphic is selected, and I'm going to call this leg, leg underscore grp, as in graphic. So now I have it a graphic. I'm going to right click on it, right click, I'm going to copy that, lock that layer, I'm going to insert a layer, select frame 1, paste in place, and I copied that complete bone system and put it up here. Now I'm going to highlight it and using my arrow keys move it ahead. So now I have 2 legs. I still have it copied. Insert another layer, select frame 1, right click, paste in place, come up to modify, go down to transform and flip it vertically. Now using your arrow keys, bring it up to the top. Okay, and since we got this one, right click, copy this one, lock this layer, open another layer, select frame 1, right click, paste in place, and again using your arrow keys move it over, and you can rename these leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, that's up to you. So now let's see what we have going here. Now that has everything going in the same sync, so let's change that. Let's make these 2 legs here, go at a different frame spacing than the back 2. So let's unlock this leg right there. That's my layer number 4 in my case. I highlighted it, open the properties panel, and here where it says frame loop, let's loop and loop. Let's go to this first, and in here put 20. That's the first frame where we made a change. I think that's where it puts it way up ahead. 20, enter, lock that layer. I want this one here, which I believe is number 2. Yes, click that, make that 20. Now let's see what happens now. You'll see that they're now naturally you're going to be reorganize these so they don't overlap and hit each other. You can do that. And let's go back to this one, make this one 0. I think there was a 1, it has to be a 1, and this one we know is 20. Let's make this one 20. I think that one's number 3, isn't it? Yeah, let's make this one 20. So highlight it, 20. Now these 2 are going to be in sync, so it depends on how you want your thing to look. See, these 2 are in sync and those 2 are in sync. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.